Hi folks, how you doing? I hope you're good. Welcome back to Betty Talks podcast. Uh, yeah, so as always, today I'm not going to be alone in my talk or in my podcast. I have a visitor that I want to, share a topic with you guys with. And yeah, so yesterday we did a video on parenting. Today it's also a follow-up of just the same topic, parenting, but something still under parenting. Yeah guys, so that is what I want us to discuss today. So before I talk too much, please guests, can you have the pleasure of joining me?
Okay. Hi everyone. I'm happy to be here.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah guys, so today I want us to still deal with parenting. We parents, first time parents, like I've mentioned time and again, and I said yesterday that parenting is not easy.
Sure.
It's not easy, and if you're to ask for advice, there are so many things that you're told, what to do, what not to do. But at the end of the day, as the guardian of this being, you don't want to decide what works best for you, and also what works best for your baby. So for us, our baby right now is 2 years. He turned 2 years old just the other day, and we've noticed so many changes.
Yes.
So many changes.
Drastic.
Yeah, drastic changes which every parent should expect. And these changes are what we call the milestones. Your baby changes the developmental stages of a baby from when he or she is born. When they're babies, they start weaning at 6 months. From there, it's 1 year. Some bits of crawling, walking here and there. Between 1-2 years. From 2 years, then there are other changes that happen to the baby. So all those are known as milestones. Yeah. So our topic of today, what I want us to discuss today or touch on, is the milestones that we have encountered or observed in our child at 2 years. We are talking as new parents. We're also talking as parents who were doing this for the first time. Yeah, so some of the changes that we've noticed in our toddler. He's a boy. Probably now is 2 and a month. 2 years and a month.
It's 3 years, 1 month, 2.1.
Yeah, it's 2.1. Yeah, so milestones of a baby is 2 years. What's the difference between a baby and a toddler?
I think a baby ni yule mwenye amezaliwa. But Liam right now is a toddler. I don't know. Toddling, I don't know. But I think they're just synonymous. A baby and a toddler. A child is a grown-up baby.
I feel like child is general. It's
child.
A general term.
Okay, child is a general term. Okay.
I think.
But I don't know. That's not important. The most important thing is our baby turned 2 last month. Yeah.
Yeah, last month.
Yes, and we've seen a lot of. It's awesome. It's been an awesome journey. What I can say, every day he just amazes me every day. Like yesterday, I was just watching you guys cuddling, and then he's grown tall. He's almost 3/4 of your height, and I'm like, what? And it's just 2 years old, so
just the other day.
It's been an amazing journey. I don't know what I can say. I just thank God, because we are really trying, being first time parents, and
it's not easy.
Juggling between work and parenting, helping him grow, okay, it's been something.
Yeah, it's been something. So yeah, so our discussion of today is some of the milestones you as a parent should or will expect when your child turns 2 years old. That is what I want us to.
You should expect that.
Yeah, you should expect that.
Because it's something we are saying out of experience. Actually, we just thought about it. You thought about your points, I thought about mine. So you'll say yours. I think you'll say yours, and then you discuss, and then you say, okay, good.
Yeah, guys. So I think we can begin. We can begin. So
it will be like you ask me. I say my sentiments, and then you say yours. Okay, so
I mention. Probably say a bit about it. You say a bit about something.
You'll be like you guiding me.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. So the first change is the baby's first steps. Baby's first steps.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
So this is normally from around 9 months to, let's say, 1 year and
when did
1 year and 5 months, around 17 months. So between 9 months and 17 months for a baby, I think. When did they start?
I think 1 year. Walking. That is walking.
First steps.
First steps. I think it was 1 year.
I think around 1 year.
Yeah.
And then I hear for boys, they take longer to develop than girls. I don't know how true that is, because I have friends who tell me that their girls started walking made their first steps at 8, 9 months, too early. But for the boys, they take a longer time. That's what I hear.
At some point, I was even worried.
Yeah, you start getting worried as a parent, but you see, some of these things are just normal. Yeah, but they put too much pressure on you, especially if you have friends who have children, and you hear all the things that they keep saying. The thing for us, our babies made their first steps at, I think, around 1 year.
Yeah, for me, it was also a challenge when I remember when I was still working, where I was working. I told you there was the daughter to someone I knew there. She had a child, right? But a girl. They almost born at the same time as our baby. But now our child was still crawling and she was walking.
I remember you mentioning that. Yes, no, but for girls grow faster. Once you also know that, it doesn't put too much pressure. And then also something else that I also read somewhere is that you should never compare your baby to other people's babies.
Yeah, sure. It was kind of depressing.
Yeah, it will stress you out, it will depress you. And one thing people don't notice is that babies are so different. They are very different. Yes, we have the basic standard milestones that we have, but some can be delayed, others can come earlier. As long as they come, babies are different at the same time.
But ours, man, he took 1 year to walk, but the crawling also was a nice experience. So right now he walks perfectly, and he even runs, right? But yeah, I think that's a milestone.
And then for us, our baby was quite big, body size. He was huge. I actually thought he was obese. He was so big. So I was also told that his heavy weight, his big body made him take some time. He was really big. He was heavy. He was a heavy baby. Like kapom-pom. Yeah, so I was also told that it took. So for him, even raising his food was a task for him. And like a baby who is tiny and small and all that. So I think also that also made him delay a bit.
But right now he slimmed up.
Yeah, he slimmed up. You see, when they start running and sweating and all that, when they start playing, they slim.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the first one.
So my point, which will be now point number 2, running around. Running around. I think it follows on yours.
Yes.
So, yeah, I think he started running around a few months after he started walking, right? Yes, so it was really awesome. Running around, you see, your baby will definitely experiment on his legs, okay? And when he knows he can run, although you have to be very careful because they don't know how to stop at first.
Yeah, most of the time they try running, they fall.
Yes.
They fall.
Yeah, he didn't know how to stop. He could just run until he go and get a hold of him.
So if it's a slope you're walking on,
it's dangerous.
It's very dangerous because they just run without any what? without any balance.
Yes,
So unapata they fall down.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's, for you as a parent, you also need to be very careful when they start running.
Yeah, because you remember our child even when he runs in the living room, he has so much energy. He runs until you're like, what's wrong with this kid? Especially when he has taken some sugar.
Yeah, the sugar rush.
He'll be like
All
making trips.
All over. But they really enjoy once they start running.
Yes,
they actually enjoy once they know that you can chase them.
Yes.
That they do something and you chase them. That makes them so happy.
Yes.
So they run a lot.
And I don't understand why he runs. And then he bangs himself on something. It's kind of weird. I think he enjoys the running, the thrill. He has not got a hang of the...
Yeah, so baby steps, definitely, and running.
Yes.
The steps follow the running, definitely.
Yeah.
So that's number 2. 3, climbing. Climbing of furniture, stairs, their sleeping cribs. Let me say that it's scary when babies start climbing. Because one, they don't realize the dangers of whatever they are doing. So once they climb a chair, they can easily fall.
And we've had that problem.
Yeah, and you see for kids, he will want to experiment. He will not climb on that chair and sit on it. He will climb on the arm. The arms of the chair, the 2 arms, So that's where he will sit. Apo katikati too, at the center, that's where he's going to sit.
The most dangerous
experimenting, the most dangerous spot, That's how they are. If it is their crib, once they are done sleeping or whatever, they will try to
climb on
like the other day I noticed he was trying to climb out of the you can imagine the crib, the baby crib, and how high they are.
About 4 feet.
He was putting his foot over, trying to step down. He doesn't know that it's quite high, so it can be quite dangerous. So once you notice that, they say that once you notice that your baby is trying to get out of the crib, you can have them out of the crib as a measure of security, or you can just if it's a crib that has these are 2 high barriers, then that's okay, because they can't easily access that. But he's a tall boy. He could even climb over that. You can't. Because the other time I noticed that we have had that problem with our house managers, because he never listens to them. And he told, hey, stop doing that, unless she or me, then no other person. He won't listen to any other person. And he wants to climb through the serving window, he wants to climb on the balcony. It's kind of tricky. He climbs on the bed, he wants to climb on the table, he wants to rock. It's very scary. But it's a milestone. Because he understands now that he can use his feet to climb. It's a good thing to see the baby do. The other day I also noticed, I think that was last week, the corridor. The what? The veranda? The balcony. Oh, the balcony. Yeah, the balcony, which is also not so high. He's trying to climb the balcony. You can imagine how scary that is. Because for us, we live on the second floor. We are high in the flat, so it's very scary. When they start climbing, it's actually very scary for the parents, but also make sure that you caution them on the dangers of doing that, because they can easily hurt themselves. And then parents assume that once you train them not to don't do it, they won't do it, right? Yes, because I noticed when I tell my son stop, he will stop immediately. But when the manager tells him, he hesitates a bit. So I think you have to stamp the authority, and you just guide them on what to do. You can climb on less dangerous things, yes, but not on dangerous things. I think parents should be observant, okay? Like you try to observe or manage
the activities your child does, especially.
Did I tell you? Yes, especially so.
Especially when it comes to such activities as climbing, it's very dangerous. It's a bit dangerous. Yeah. What did you want to say?
Did I tell you I've only with the closet inside?
Which one? Okay.
The other bedroom.
In climbing.
Ndani, inside.
Doing what?
Inside, he was just standing there. He was just looking. I told him he had climbed.
Okay.
Yeah, you can imagine.
Well, child at 2, it's called TT terrible too. Man,
oh my god.
Tantrums and everything.
A lot.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's number 3, climbing.
Oh, okay, I'm going to number 4.
Yeah.
It's an exciting one. Yay! Kicking a ball. Your child, you'll know that there's a milestone when he starts kicking a ball using his feet. Okay? I think it's a milestone in the sense that your child understands. He has developed to the level that he can use his motor skills, okay, and coordination. Because kicking a ball needs a lot of coordination. You know, and the children they can't kick when they're a bit younger.
Yeah, when they're young they don't kick. Actually, when you kick the ball, they either hit it with the hand, or they take it.
Yes,
they pick it up.
He used to carry it, bring it.
Yeah, and just throw it too.
But we noticed, right now he kicks, he can do 2 kicks or 3 and then he lets it be unless you congratulate him or, yeah.
Yeah, so that's also another milestone.
Yeah, that's a milestone.
That's sana for boys.
So, okay, for boys.
For boys.
Yes.
And for girls, are girls so much into ball?
I think for girls
I don't think so.
Yes, we'll get to the point.
Okay, for us we're talking from the boy perspective because we have a boy. We don't know if the girls are really interested into balls or something of the sort.
But I think for girls, probably would be motor skills, maybe dancing, doing this, don't know, Yes, because you can remember when our son started walking, he could dance, he could shake his body, but not in a balanced way. But right now, he doesn't do that anymore. He rather moves laterally.
Yeah, he doesn't do that. Yeah. So kicking is another milestone.
Yeah.
So next, this is number 5. We have scribbling and eating. Scribbling and eating.
We educators don't even, you must know why he had that point, right?
Yeah, scribbling and eating. So at 2 years, your baby is ready to even start feeding him or herself.
Yes.
At 1 year and below, you have to do it yourself, yeah? You have to do it yourself, and you have to do it very carefully also to avoid choking, because babies easily choke. But at 2 years, like our baby right now, once you try feeding him, he refuses. He's like, no.
Unless he's very tired.
He wants the plate himself, to do it himself. He wants to do it himself.
And he does it.
And perfectly. He does it perfectly. And he eats to his fill until he's full kabisa.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really amazing.
I don't know, at first, we used to give him food. We were trying before he got to 2 years, I think around 1 year. We used to give it, but he used to pour it. You give it a plate of a bowl of food, he pours it on the floor, and then he starts playing with it. But right now, he knows this is food. He takes it, puts it on the arm of the chair or down. He sits down. Uses both. Right now, he's still using both of these. And
then also something else I noticed. I don't know if it's with all the babies. They don't have right or left. I think for them, or is this just our baby?
I don't know.
Like for a baby, I noticed in the early stages, he used to use the left hand so much.
But he still uses left right now, or right.
Okay, I find that the one that he uses better is his left.
Yes.
For the right hand,
he uses it, but not often.
It feels like when I see him coordinating the two, I don't know. I feel like his right hand works like the left one. You see that our left hands are quite weak. They don't do much. So for the strong bits, he uses the left one. So I don't know if it's normal. Our kids taught how to use their hands too.
Yes, but you know, as I told you, my mom uses both hands. She can write with this one or this one. She can eat with this one or this one. So I don't know. We'll still observe that. But I don't know. But for him, Like today I observed he was using his left. Yesterday he was using his right. You know. So that's another milestone. Eating alone, unsupervised. When he finishes, he carries his plate, returns it on the serving window. By the way, he can reach the serving window. It's tall. Yes. It returns it to, on the serving window. And then he does stuff. So
yes, that's eating. Okay, scribbling, because we are always writing and doing pen stuff all the time. Right now he's very interested in writing. So anytime he finds you writing anything, he wants your pen. He wants all the pens that you're using actually, and he also wants the book that you're writing.
He wants to hold it with both the hands. Yeah.
And he wants to write. He wants to do whatever you're doing. Actually, noticed the other day that when he picks a pen, the walls have they're having a hard time. Yeah, he's writing on the walls. Okay. If you look at the sitting room, they are pencil marks. So he's writing on the walls.
Okay.
Which is normal. When you see your baby doing that, please don't.
You should encourage
it. Your house is clean and all that. Kids are messy, and that's how they should be. Just let him or her do that. You can always repaint on. Later. It's a milestone.
But I really encourage that, because you remember the other time he came and found my pen, the ink was spilled. He was scribbling until the tip of the pen broke. So it's really a good thing, and I think for us, given the kind of work we do, it's nice. He admires whatever we do when we're writing.
It's also a learning process. He knows that okay, this thing can write, and this is a book you need to write on something.
I think he marvels at how does this thing write.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's another one: scribbling and eating.
That was point number
5.
Okay. Point number 6. We have noticed, or on behalf of our family have noticed, our child like playing make believe. Yes, we've noticed. At first I bought him a dummy phone. You remember when he was 9 months. But he never liked it. He didn't even recognize it. He just took it and saw it and started eating.
By 9 months, he already knew of the smartphone, and he already knew how to use the smartphone. That you just touch and yeah.
Now at 2 years, our child, he takes his dummy phone. He talks on it. Hello. Yes, and then we all
baby language Greek.
But I think he moved so fast on this because right now he knows the difference between a dummy phone and a real phone.
Yeah, he does.
But
even at 9 months, he knew the difference between a dummy phone and a real phone. When you give him his dummy, he used to cry a lot.
Yes.
But if you give him your phone, he just gets quiet. So you know this one is fake, this one is real.
And another thing I noticed, our son, when he touches the mother's phone, he knows everything. He knows how to go back, he knows how to go to home, he scrolls on the apps, he knows which ones are relevant to him. It's
he
so
knows
amazing.
The games.
So amazing.
It's so weird.
But when
for me, I find it so weird. I actually thought kids nowadays behave like aliens. I don't know how they learn all these things.
It's awesome because when I started using a laptop near him, it took him about 2 weeks. He knew that when I hit the space bar, anything playing on the laptop will pause. So he knows how to pause and how to unpause. He knows how. Right now, as we speak, our 2-year-old can switch on the laptop, can switch it off, can plug in a USB. It's so amazing. I sometimes I just look at him and I'm like, this guy is growing so fast. So if you just close your laptop like this, you can come open it. He'll tap the space button. If he doesn't wake up, he goes to the power button. So probably the password part will be a challenge. But if it has no password, he'll press the space button, the laptops come on, he goes to the videos. Oh my god, it's so amazing what these children can do. And working with children, I think, I also see that where I work. Those children are awesome. The play group, the grade 1s, the grade 2s, they do awesome stuff. Yes, they're the ones who operate the projector. they can control the slides.
I don't know.
At grade 1.
For me, I don't know how projector.
Yes.
I came to learn of a projector, I think, when I was in university or something.
Okay, but where I am, we use projectors, so they can do that during the morning meetings. Actually, they just conducted themselves.
Technology kids.
So kids, technology is nothing at 2 years. If you introduce them early, you'll be surprised what they can do with their phone. Okay.
So playing make-believe.
Playing make-believe, they'll want to do what you do. Yes. Okay. Like, they have a dummy phone, but our child, I think you have to grow. Even this point is not relevant for him because you have to grow it at 2 months.
Yeah, he already did have to grow.
Yes. Okay. I pass it to you.
For me, the
point number. I think I have the. Okay, I can add on 1 point. Talking. Oh, you had another point of playing. You know, you're telling me about playing with friends. But.
Okay. So yours is talking.
Mine is talking.
Another milestone is talking.
Yes, talking. Right now I can say few words. Like.
There's nothing as funny as baby language. I think baby language is just one of the funniest because at 1 year the baby can have so many stories. I don't know where they get the stories from.
Actually, yes.
At 1 year, so many stories, But the language that they're communicating with you, those particular stories, then it's a language you cannot even understand. Yes. It's just a language in their own world. And
but they are speaking.
Yeah, this is for every child. They must undergo this one, So they tell you something very long. They even pausing and laughing and all that, but in their own language. But now when they get to 2 years, at least you can understand what they are trying to say.
Yes.
Yeah, you can understand what they are trying to say.
Yes, because our child. This milestone of talking, he can say some few words, like he can count 1, 2, right? He can say 3, 4, he can't say, but he can say 5, and then he can say, call Papa. He calls both of us Papa.
I don't know why I'm calling
Yes.
Papa. Toto, he also says Toto.
He won, man. Nigga, he won. Just suck it up. He calls her Baba, he calls me Baba. Or he calls her Toto.
I don't know why he calls me.
Because you're the firstborn of the family. So yes, he can recognize a child in a picture or when we're walking he can say, oh, Toto, 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 right? Yes, it's a nice thing. And then
he's saying boy. Like because you keep telling him good boy.
Yes.
He's saying boy.
Normally we really appreciate our son whenever he does anything positive. When he finishes his meal, we're like, good boy. Okay? When he drinks water, good boy. So he appreciates himself too. When you say it good, you just say boy.
Yeah,
boy. You know, you can say boy. It's awesome.
It's really awesome.
And he can do this with the wheels of the bus go round and round. He does this, which means he relates.
Yeah, he relates whatever he's watching to that. So that's also another milestone. At 2 years, they start speaking. Some may be delayed, like I said earlier. Please don't take it to heart if your child has delayed milestones or delayed growth, because that is his or her journey.
Yes.
Just be patient as a parent. Don't put too much pressure on yourself.
And every child has their own journey. Your child is just your child.
Every child has their own journey.
Because their growth depends on it's also genetic.
Yeah.
Yes. So if if the mother is bright, like the mother is bright, the child will be bright. If the father is
on the other side of bright.
No, intelligent. If the father is strong and jumpy and hard-headed,
oh my God,
friend, you utapambana na hali yako, but okay, that's just being fun. Yeah. But generally, the milestones are there. So what I can advise parents, just go slow on your child. Yeah. Be a leader. Just lead him, help him grow, okay? Because your child also, children also, they are people. They're just tiny people and they're just people. Yes, they see how you treat your wife, your partner. If you are single, they see how you treat their siblings, or even yourself. You know. So definitely, your child will grow, given the way you've set up the environment for growth. If it's positive, it will go positively. But if it's a negative environment where you're scolded, you then call. Your child, you should always speak positive words to your child. Bless you, good job. When he does something not right, you correct it positively. Yes, you don't say he's stupid, nini, you correct it positively. I think the harshest word you can say to a child is stop or no.
Stop or no, actually.
But nothing else. Okay.
Yeah, so I think before you end, the last thing, that was number 7, you've mentioned, is playing. At 2 years, your baby is ready to go outside there and play. He can easily identify his teammates, his age mates.
Yes.
So when you pass by a crowd of other children, you'll see your child getting pulled to that group and getting excited and all that. And if you release him to go, you will notice that he will be very happy to join them and also start getting engaged in whatever they are doing. So that's also another milestone. They are ready to go and
play with others. His past
interact with others.
I think at that moment his past self-play. He really used to play alone. And then he thought he was an introvert like the mother. But
I think it's a stage.
Yes, it's a stage. I think it's a stage called, I think, self-play, something like that. But right now he's so thrilled when he sees children. He's like,
children. And even when he stays in the house for long, he becomes moody.
Yes,
he wants to go outside. Yes. The same way if you're an adult, if you stay in one space for long, you kind of feel tired of the same place. Yes. So he cries to go out. Actually, he takes you to the door. He just wants you to take him out.
When you open the door, it's like,
yes, take a breath, get some sunshine, probably join the other kids and all that. So I would also say it's 2 years, please give time to your baby. Let him or her go and play with others. Let him or her interact with others as long as he or she is supervised.
Exactly. They are not alone. And then another word on it, parents should always ensure, like your child is where you can see them, right? I think you put up that point some other time. Yes, mtoto asikwe huko. The child should not be behind you. You should always, especially at 2 years, where you can see them.
Yes, 2 years. 2 years.
Where you can see them.
There's a they call it the terrible 2, because men, it's terrible. Because I would also say that at 2, please make sure your child, whatever you said, is at a place where you can see, not hear. See them
all the time.
See them. If you hear them quiet for even seconds,
that's
something
flag.
is going down.
Red flag.
Something bad is going down. Yeah. They are attracted to switches, electricity, hot things.
We've had to do
stairs.
We've had to do so many things. Like right now, for the doors,
they can easily lock themselves up in
where our 2-year-old he knows how. We need to point that out. He knows how to use the key. He can lock the door and unlock it.
He can easily lock himself out.
So what we did, there's a way we pushed it up. What is it? The knob the hinge that holds the door. So if he tries to push the door to lock it, it comes back. Yes, so it's just a security measure for us.
Yeah, always make sure that your child is at a place whereby you can see them. And if you have a caretaker, make sure that you're strict on them in such a manner that they also know where the baby is, or they with the baby always.
In front of them, not behind them.
Yeah, always.
Because at the end of the day, the baby is yours, it's not hers.
Yeah. And then something else is on the milestones. If you feel like something is really off, because our parental instincts also kick in when something is not right with the baby. These milestones are standard. I mean, they're just general for most of the kids. But if you feel that something is off with your baby, please consult. Don't consult your friends. Consult a doctor.
Yes.
Yeah, always consult a doctor so that you know whether it's normal or it's not normal. Yeah, if it is something that needs to be handled, at least it can be handled early. Yeah.
Yes, before it escalates.
Yeah, before it escalates.
I think we've had a nice one.
You did?
Yes, it's a nice one. Because we are here to learn. All of us are here to learn.
Yeah, we're also
and
learning. It's a
teach.
learning process.
Yes, but generally our baby has really grown. One day, but I think he's on some of your vlogs, appearing here and there.
Yeah, he does appear.
Yes, but we don't think he's really ready to be pushed into. We think he'll do that by himself. We won't really push him into
no need.
into all these. But we just like we thought it was important to share that, right?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
It is important.
And I think everyone else, anyone watching, parents could like add some comments on the comment section so that we can also get to learn your experiences.
Yeah, because it's a learning process. Yeah, guys. So we are done. We are done with our points, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, guys. So, guys. I hope you learned one or two things in our discussion. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment. You can also share. Yeah, guys, and continue supporting us. So I think we don't have anything else to add in.
Yes.
Yeah, add on. So we end our video here.
It was a nice one. Well, subscribe.
Yeah, please do make sure that you subscribe.
Ding ding.
So I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Adios.
Yes.
Oh, yes, that was nice.
It was nice, huh?
Sure. So,
you enjoyed?
yes. I want to go.
Okay, out of my set. Off. Off.